Yo, what's going on? Welcome back. It's 2026. Holy shit, it's our first time doing this.
Technical first episode of the year.
Yeah, technically the first episode of the year. ThrowBLKs, J5 in the building, MC in the building.
Pals, thank y'all for tuning in, man.
Yeah, man. It's been like a little vacay, but you know, we've been nonstop.
I'm about to say,
24.
Technically it's like a vacay, but we've also been like working a lot this month. Some brand new ventures.
Yeah, it's been that, but we gave you guys so much to kind of like sink your teeth into. Yeah, and enjoy.
First time we actually did that from as we've focused a lot more on video. I think it's like the first time that we've actually been like, hey, we recorded like 4 hours in one day.
We haven't even been able to like talk about like the ASF stuff. But like that whole 2 weeks of content was 4.5 hours.
Listen,
a day.
I give all appreciation to all the pods that are out there, all the video shows that are out there that do like 3-4 hours straight and do that multiple times a week. Yes. My respect is out to you. Because
absolutely.
That was a test for us.
Yeah, it was from 3:30 and we didn't stop until like 8.
Yeah,
that day.
Yeah, around there.
We did not stop till like 8:30 that day.
But it was special, man. It was special.
Yeah, it was crazy. Shout out to everybody that listened to that. Shout out to Josh, of course, for pulling up. He'll be back sometime this year for sure.
Spoiler alert.
Shout out to everybody who listened. Everybody,
all the guests.
Yeah, all the guests. Shout out to everybody who pulled up. And yeah, man, like I literally saw Modi the other day, and I was like, man, thank you for.
You went to Swang?
No, I didn't go to Swang. I literally my first day of work. He was
there?
He was at me and a coworker went to go eat like around where we work at.
Yeah.
And he was just there. And I was just like, yo, what's up, bro?
Okay.
So shout out to Modi. Shout out to all the shout out to all the patrons that signed up and that showed us love. Like that was a different kind of release cadence that we did too, where everything was on Patreon first. And I mean, people said, fuck it, we got to hear it. So shout out to everybody that's new. Shout out to everybody that's old coming into this. Like we got a lot of really cool shit for you guys going on this year in 2026. A lot of cool ideas. We got kind of ruminating in our head.
Yeah, our last episode that we recorded was ThrowBLKs, Purple Haze on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that enjoyed that episode too.
Yeah, so technically like 6 hours that we did of recording, because Purple Haze came out, we did Purple Haze like the 3 days or something after, 4 days after ASF?
After ASF, we were like, let's sneak all this in because around the week of New Year's, we're like, everybody's going to be busy. Yeah. Let's just make sure that we get that in the canon. And then we already planned those 2 weeks of ASF list. So we were like, all right, once the ASF list is done, we'll drop ThrowBLKs that we recorded during the holidays.
Yeah, we had a whole month. So shout out there. I forgot about that too. Like shout out to everybody listening to Purple Haze. A lot of people saying that's one of their favorite ones. So we had the Ether, or not the Ether, we got the Stillmatic Blueprint and the Purple Haze in the last 2 months of the year. All well received. Thank you guys. We wanna really like go hard on the ThrowBLKs this year. That we found that like a lot of you guys really love ThrowBLKs, and we're gonna go hard at it. You know what I mean? There's gonna be more of that, more stuff from people that listen, including this episode. As you already see from the title, we're doing Project Pat Mista Don't Play. Everything's working. Man, one of my favorite albums. You didn't have to, convince me to do this album.
Try and do this?
Yeah, I would have did it, but shout out to Kel, right?
Yeah.
It was Kel, right?
Yeah, one of the driving forces of this month's ThrowBLKs. Of course, shout out to Kel. For anybody that wants to tune in to their own special ThrowBLKs or give recommendations for their own ThrowBLKs as well, you can always hit us up on Patreon, patreon.com/blackprint.
Shout out to that.
Or just hit us up. We're very easy. If you want to be like, yo, what would you think about doing a ThrowBLKs for such and such? It's turning 10 this year. We already saw within the past month the spark that came from that 2016 challenge. A lot of things turning 10, a lot of albums turning 10. I think Anti just turned 10 2 days ago or so.
Yep.
If there's anything that you want us to listen to or want us to review, we want to do a lot more with ThrowBLKs. It ends up being some of our more important episodes or our highest viewed episodes on our YouTube.
Yep.
So that's going to be very special for us in 2026. We've already talked about how we want to get a little bit back more into the music section of the things that we used to do with the Black Print. Ever since AMP ended, there was a little bit of that gap that we wanted to get back to.
Right.
So that's going to be very. It's a road that we kind of have to navigate a little bit as far as how we're going to get audio onto our channels, but With due time,
It's not something we can't. It's not something we can't do.
Yeah, with due time, it'll make
I'm just looking at some of the throwblacks that we had planned for this year.
For 2026?
Yeah, that's why I've been scrolling. It was way back in November.
We were rocked out. We were Rockefellered out. So we were like, I don't know if we want to jump into state property immediately because after we just did Blueprint and Purple Haze.
I was thinking did we have a February one already lined up yet? No? We'll have to talk about it.
We've talked about some. I don't think we've lined up anything specifically for 2026.
We'll let you guys know. But this year, just on the slate this year, we can go ahead and tell you guys, Cushion Orange Juice is coming this year.
Yep.
Beg for Mercy, G Unit, is coming this year. Take Care is coming this year.
Okay.
Only Built for Cuban Links is coming this year.
Yep.
Graduation versus Curtis. You guys love the verses. People love the verses.
Okay.
The verses albums that we do. We're gonna do Graduation versus Curtis this year.
Okay.
Teflon Don and Faith No More, Angel Dust is tentatively set for this year. So just get ready for that.
Shit, Kanye might have helped us out a little bit. He just in Mexico doing some graduation records.
All right, see,
it might have helped.
Hey, it might have. It might have.
I don't know the arena that they were in. They said it's one of the biggest somethings out in Mexico.
It was huge. It was a huge show, but
busy weekend ahead for us.
Yeah, busy weekend out here. It's Grammy weekend. Royal Rumble. We're shooting this at like 2 hours before the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, like very, very close to the Royal Rumble. I'm donning some Road to Royal Rumble gear. I know they don't really do Road to Royal Rumble gear, but I made sure that I represented one of the best Road to Royal Rumble moments. Not Royal Rumble for Mick Foley, unfortunately. This is a bad Royal Rumble.
Never fucking won. But speaking of land of SmackDown,
yeah,
we got a guy who loves the latest SmackDown himself. Project Pat, Mista Don't Play. Everything's working. His second album. Listen, we usually do like really robust history sections for this.
Sometimes
there is no history that doesn't come from like forums and things, and I think this happens to be like a lot of it for 3-6 Mafia and just in general. Their history is very much like things that you hear, things that you've heard, and like spot interviews that they've done. Project Pat has probably done the least interviews of all of them. Just in general, he's done a lot more interviews, I would say, in the last decade than he did in like the previous decades before, but not too much known from him. Obviously, like we got into the 3-6 Mafia history. If you go back and listen to our most unknown or most known unknown from 2 years ago, 3 years ago,
2020. I think that's a 2023 throwback.
Yeah, so let's go back and listen to that when we have the history. But when we talked about the history of 3-6 Mafia, we did mention Project Pat was in jail for a lot of the recordings of a lot of their stuff.
The early recordings.
Recordings at least, right? So when we get into Project Pat itself, we got to talk about with Mista Don't Play where they were at in the early 2000s. We were really just a year removed when this album comes out from Sippin' on Scissor. Yeah. From one of their biggest albums, 6661, which I want to do one day. 6661.
That would be a big project to do.
Has all of their hits. Yeah. Literally all of their
back
hits.
to back.
Yes. All of the Who Run It is on there. Yeah. Sippin' on Syrup is on there. Weak Ass Bitch is on there.
We just gonna be screaming that bitch if we do Weak
Bro,
Ass
yeah.
Bitch.
If we ever do 60, it would be like Purple Haze was. It'll be karaoke, basically.
But you are a big Hypnotized Camp guy. So as you said, there's like life as 3-6 Mafia was forming, and then there is kind of now where it's like, okay, 3-6 Mafia isn't really a group anymore. Hypnotized Minds isn't really a group anymore as well. But the artists that continue to live on are getting their flowers in a much bigger cadence than they were like 10, 15 years ago. How's it felt knowing and hearing Project Pat for so long and knowing now, seeing the flowers that he gets as far as like the rap game?
Bro, it's good to see an artist like Drake and 21 Savage and A$AP Rocky. A$AP's always loved that sound. He's worked with Juicy J extensively throughout the years to get that respect. I think a lot of people would say that I think that Project Pat is probably one of the most underrated like rappers from the South ever.
Absolutely.
And I think a lot of people like don't put him up in the upper echelon because he's so, I'd say, unorthodox in the way that he raps and rhymes. But like if you listen to this album, he has a new flow every single song.
Absolutely.
Every single song.
Yeah.
And he's saying some wild, insane shit every single. I don't even think I'll be able to perfectly replicate the way that he says some of the shit on
some
here.
Of these, just reading them and reading the lyrics, you're gonna be like, you're gonna try and put it in your head like, I kind of know how to rhyme. Do it. You're more than likely not getting. If you're just listening to it the first time, you're not gonna.
You're not getting it. Like the way he says on Gorilla Pimp, the way he says chitlins, he says chitterlings. The way he moves and kind of like bends the human vernacular. Is insane on this project, and it's actually kind of good to me that there's not a lot of history because it allowed us to get right to the actual album itself. But Mista Don't Play dropped on February 27, 2001. It peaked at number 4 on Billboard.
Strong.
Certified gold album.
Okay.
And again, this is at a time where, like, you know, they're out the trunk. This is an independent album going gold. Like, this is when independent was kind of really independent, like out of the trunk, like, hey, come get Mista Don't Play. And they had to report that, right? So this is widely considered like a Southern classic and an underrated one. If I had to guess, I'd probably say this is probably my favorite album of his.
Okay.
I think Land of SmackDown was cool, but this one really just kind of had everything that you love about Project Pat on here.
Did Land of SmackDown kind of affect it a little bit just because, you know, it was a bit more difficult to try and promote as Project Pat is in jail for the next 4 years?
Yeah.
Does that kind of affect it a little bit,
I think
or just off the product?
They came out too close. If I remember correctly, Land of SmackDown came out like 6-7 months after this, didn't it?
Okay.
I think it came out like right before or after 9/11.
Well, Mista Don't Play is definitely before 9/11.
Yeah.
And Land of SmackDown is sometime in like 02.
Is it?
Sometime in like 02. I want to say Land of SmackDown should be around 02. If it isn't too long, I would assume maybe like 6 months, maybe like summer 02.
August 02.
Yeah. Okay,
it wasn't too long after that, but he was already in jail at that point. But like late 3-6 Mafia, they were already hitting the peaks of their careers, of the first peaks, because they would have another peak in 2006. But it was kind of capped off with Sipping on Some Syrup, which Project Pat was on the chorus for that. And then with Getty Green, Project Pat had already dropped his first project, and he'd been regularly kind of stealing the show.
Yeah,
for every fucking song or everything that he had ever been put on. So I guess, you know, Juicy J and DJ Paul said, "Fuck it, let's do another album."
Yeah, on 3-6 projects, 666 projects.
Yeah, every single one of it. To me, it's him and Lord Infamous.
Okay,
are my two favorite.
Favorites?
They're my two favorite rappers.
Okay.
Of
Hypnotized Minds.
Of Hypnotized Mind. Like at one point, Lord Infamous, I was like, Lord Infamous and Jay-Z is some of my two favorite rappers, bro.
I mean, Lord Infamous had a crazy moment on here. We're gonna describe it. I was just like, damn.
I want to break the law?
Nah, it was not. His verse on Break the Law was fire. On So High, we gotta talk about So High.
God,
we gotta talk about So High. I'm like, yo, we might have to have a high off between two of our. Like, damn, it's not that I forgot that. It's not that I forget that 3-6 has a lot of high records. Obviously, it's 3-6, but I'm like, yo, compared to the shit that we gave the Diplomats, forget it high. I'm just like, they might be beat. Yeah, they might be beat here with 3-6.
Doesn't even like match up to the high shit they was talking. But first song on this, Chicken Head, redone by so many people in the game, and I want to talk about the samples on this project as well. So many crazy samples on this fucking album.
Yep.
But Chicken Head, Cardi B sampled it. Like so many artists have sampled Chicken Head. I think it was sampled just recently too. But it's like, to me, it encapsulates what like late 90s, early 2000s rap was.
Yeah.
Where it was just really fun songs that used like the African American vernacular and slang and the ethics of what we were about to like a T. Like, I don't hear many songs like that today that just kind of utilize everything that we're fucking saying like offline. Like, bald head scallywag, don't got no hair in bag, gelled up, weaved up, your hair is messed up, need to get bout a hustle mission, get up on loot, run to beautician.
Yep.
Get run game 10 till the game is gravy. That don't mean spin. She's for the baby. Bark, hit a star for a bootleg. Bark, pretty walk, giving out leg. Anything, eat a chicken wing, have some gold teeth. At the club trying to shake that thing, you trying to get a piece.
Would this hook go over well? I mean, granted, the research that I did for this Project Pat says, you know, the hook came through this. I was just trolling some girl.
He was bullshitting.
I was just trolling some girl, and I was like, hold on, we might have to hit the studio.
Yeah, he ran to DJ Paul and DJ said, it's called Chicken Head. And it's going to say bark.
Is the hook going over like that in 2026? Or are people just like, is it hashtag different time for a record like this?
100%. I feel as though I don't even know if this would be received well today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's fun. Like, it's fucking hilarious. Like, it would be like, you know how I think encapsulates a lot of the fun ridiculousness of 3-6? Miles is one of the funniest. Like this, but you're like, am I wrong? Like, this is like, Miles would pop in the late 90s, bro, because he just has that, like, he has that fucking vernacular, right? But I think the craziest or the best part of this is that this song popped off LeChat. In the video, one of the best 3-6 videos ever too.
I just hit that bump.
Come on, man. We gotta do this the chat first. You like my outfit.
That doesn't have enough. You gotta.
You like my outfit.
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
I thought you said you had your girl on the light bill.
Always in my face. Talking this and that.
Girl, I had to bust some rims for the Cadillac. You ride clean, but your gas nigga don't eat. Be stepping out and got no decent shoes on your feet. That's just a meter broken. You don't know what you talking about. Anyway, them Jordans about to come out. Oh, hate to see you in the club. You mobbing with a bug, knowing that you riding with your boy. You nothing but a scrub.
But he was with me.
That's when you hate it. Because when I got up on your friend, you damn near faded. Come on, man.
I so did it. I'm face drinking on the yak. Mouth full of gold, but your ass needs some tac-tac. What? You was a good bump. Breath like some thunder.
What you looking at? I don't want your phone number.
Please, whatever.
Come on, man. 10 out of 10 song.
The one thing that I'll say, listening back to this, and I've never had an issue giving this credit to DJ Paul or Juicy J, I gotta start talking about both of them like the same way that we talk about goddamn Clive Davis, the way we talk about Babyface. Yeah. This shit is so well produced, and you're gonna get a lot more classics from them in the next couple of years. But this entire project between the both of them is just so amazing.
And then this project has so many choruses, beats, moments, sound effects that they reuse and reutilize throughout their whole career. Like Cheese and Dope gets a mention. I mean, we'll get to some of the other ones, but like there's a lot of things that they reuse. Even on this album, ain't nothing going on but the money and the power. Got one in the cheese. I'm like, bro, that was literally from the previous album. That's from Where the Cheese At.
Listen, I enjoy the recycling. Crunchy Black was probably one of my favorite moments. One of my favorite artists on this entire project.
He's up
some
there
of my favorite verses.
Time.
Yeah, some of my favorite verses. But Chicken Head specifically, this DJ Jimmy, this old New Orleans sample. Yeah. Every time I hear this song, you hear the all right. Every time I think of this, I think of Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
When he dropped on T.I., when he featured on T.I. and did Ball, he's literally quoting the Time song the whole time. There's a lot of different songs that quote this DJ Jimmy record, but man, it just sounded so good on Chicken Head.
Second song is a skit. There's several skits throughout this album. Remember, we're in the 90s here.
Well, probably the real intro before Chicken Head made it.
Exactly, probably the real intro for Chicken Head made it. But Cheese and Dope, to me, is the first song on the project. It is an insane record. Samples a movie called The Perfect Storm.
Really?
I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's called The Perfect Storm. I'll mention like the samples throughout this. There's a lot of really kind of weird, off-kilter ones that makes me wonder how the fuck did you even get this soundtrack? How did you even get this sound? I don't even know. But I want to break down Cheese and Dope because if you all ever want to say that the South can't rap and the South ain't saying shit, this first verse and the third verse on this song are insane. So it goes out here slanging on this blade, praying that I don't get cut by these police making raids, jumping out and checking nuts, cutting balls down, crumbs, babbage, weed is in my lungs. Niggas stick me for a bag.
I'ma shoot him in his ass.
I'ma show him who the boss. When you niggas gonna learn? When you cross in this game, then your ass will get burned. With my turn, on my time, rough for rock for the dime. Take a fair chance after chance,
but I got to dance to the rules of this shit. That's why I keep a revolver. How the hell you rob us? Gonna rob the robber.
They use that fucking they use that how the hell you rob was gonna rob the robber line in like so many fucking
I think I heard how the hell on like a Southern Smoke tape. It was DTP, it was Luda, it was somebody else, it was like two others. It was like Luda and somebody else. But that was one of the first times that I heard when I was learning about 3-6 Mafia in the very early years before Most Known Unknown ended up becoming my like first full length 3-6 project. How the hell was that like 05?
Yeah, they've been reusing this shit forever, but boy, I'm gonna start you with pistol slap cross mouth, reaching in your pockets and take your money out. Man, you know what's going. You got cheese, I got dope for the 900 strong. I got peas, I got coke. Ain't no credit given, man. You can give around here. Niggas robbing, niggas banging, niggas slinging down here. I got cheese holes in a pocket full of dope. I got peas, coke, and the killers at the dope. Had your weed smoke in a quarter ounce of book. What you need, bro, is the fuck with your boy. Quarter bird with the word for you. Dog, it's the low. Some of me, babbage weed, but you want the purest snow. I'ma pull me a rabbit out the hat. Once it came, put the sugar and some killer shit with gas. I was trying to be slick. You done stepped into some shit. Come on, man. I could do the whole song.
Yep.
We could do the whole song, but Cheese and Dope, Another 10 out of 10. No
Cheese and dope. Southern. I'm not even gonna put Southern in front of it and try to make like a Southern classic.
Right,
Absolute classic. I think one of the things that it's interesting looking at so many different retrospectives on how people talk about not only Getty Green but also Mista Don't Play as well, and how personal people take it of like, yeah, I was growing up listening to this, it got me out of this, I was in a bad situation, it put me in the mindset to do X, Y, and Z. I think what draws so many people not only to Project Pat in general but also to Mista Don't Play is the level of authenticity. I think you never doubt or second guess that any of this is reality for Project Pat in the 90s and going into now early 2001. Obviously, for Mista Don't Play in 2001, it's a little bit different from Getty Green because Getty Green literally felt like, oh yeah, I'm about to go to jail, y'all. By the way, here's what's going on.
To me, the album itself, even with production, feels like an Ice Cube record. It feels like an old NWA record. It's like, bro, the DJing, the scratching, the samples, the drums, all of that shit. Like, yes, it's very Memphis and how dark it is.
Sure.
But Pat is just, it's vivid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he just has the most vivid fucking verses and imagery and all of that stuff. It's like, you know, one thing I always want to do when we do ThrowBLKs, especially when we talk about like Southern albums, is just really show people like, yo, like this isn't like there are different types of things you can like. Like we're so entrenched into the trap era. We're on like 15, almost 20 years going in the trap era now. But back in this era, they were really fucking spitting. And I think that it's so crazy that the South got such a crazy
a negative connotation on it.
Yeah, like they're slow and they don't know what they're talking about and they're stupid. It's like, no, like this was crazy. I put Pat rapping on here up there with, you know, Blueprints coming out in a couple months.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? To me, he's up there with Jay-Z.
And even on a Crunk perspective, people look at Crunk and be like, oh, it's just nothing but chanting. It's Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. Everybody's going crazy.
That's
liquor flying all over the air. Even on this, Crunk feels a lot more, not necessarily tailored, but it comes from a different stand as far as like chanting and just getting that reaction from crowds. That's also a huge part of Crunk too. But you know, you have moments like We Can Get Gangsta, We Ain't Scared. Yeah. Like those are two huge Crunk records.
Yeah, absolutely. Third verse here. You can duck from the tech
out the Escalade.
When I get my cheese on the road,
then I must get paid.
If you want to come against me, dog,
bring your whole brigade.
But you shall get sliced. But you shall get sliced
like a throat with a switch blade.
Sipping on some Parlay Moose, son,
like some sweet Kool-Aid.
Like
that is the for those that are not drinkers. Oh, Mason, before my time, obviously, you might as well have just said E and J,
bro. The way that he, again, kind of contorts the human vernacular on this. It's up there with a Thug. It's up there with a Lil Wayne. It's up there with all of the, you know, some of your favorite rappers ever. And Project Pat is never in that conversation. And it's really infuriating because a lot of people steal his flows today.
Yeah.
Like they really do. Like you want to talk about the Migos flow.
Project Pat flow has been all over the past at least 10, 15 years of music.
It's the grandfather of this shit.
Yeah, whether or not you want to take, if you want to consider it as cribbing, I feel like there was a young artist. I think his name was like Humankind. It was you see it all over the commercials. Big Stepper, underground record, top notch. Yeah, that you can consider as like. I think most people, I forgot where Humankind, somewhere outside of America. I don't know what.
I think it's UK
or something like that.
So, yeah.
Exactly. For it to reach across the pond and have artists try and use his flow in that sense, it's a lot different. Now you have those that are actually from Memphis, and they will also tell you the influence of Project Pat. Two artists that we bring up right now that are probably like two of, if not the two biggest artists out of Memphis right now, Pooh Shiesty and Glorilla.
Yeah,
they'll tell you their influence of Project Pat.
Even NLE Choppa too.
Yeah,
like a lot of them utilize that. But Cheese and Dope. 10 out of 10.
Absolute.
No skips. Then we get to real players like to smoke a whole lot of weed, drinking bottles of the liquor. All that we need. This 9mm will make you bleed. I advise you niggas don't fuck with me. Now this is the first of a lot of high songs.
Yeah. Yeah, not the favorite high song on here though, but I know Whole Lot of Weed has probably held a lot of people down throughout the past decade or so. I thought that it was actually the chanting between the chorus was actually making me laugh.
Hey, yada, yada.
Hey, yada, yada, hey. You can just tell either people are it's the enjoyment of the record, and it might be a little bit of a mixture of drugs too.
Bro,
knowing
they
HTTP.
was high as shit when they made this. Again, Project Pat using the pata like gay bar. He's taking the Project Pata flow is in full effect on this fucking song, bro. Stand on but your gamer, fame I never claim a monkey's on my face for those who are stranger. Like he is more examples of the way that it wasn't just rapping for him. It was really more about testing the limits of how he could stretch like vocabulary. And he has such a strain, like I'm gonna say it's like the most expansive vocabulary, but the way that he uses it makes us feel like you see the words differently. Yeah. Like 9mm becomes a different song, like last song, Paul A. Mousson, like some sweet Kool-Aid. Like it's like stuff like that on here. Like what's my favorite line on this joint? I think it's from the fucking second verse, it's from the second verse. Okay. I'm creeping in the Nova somewhere out in Cordova. A nigga done got bolder. His life is gonna be over. Like, it's like, again, storytelling mixed in with the violent and the ignorant shit is like perfect here, bro. Like, and I think that this is one song that makes you feel like smoking weed is like really cool.
And the way they tell the way they tell the stories is also interesting, because as Juicy J is not only obviously producing the records,
he's on this record, I think too.
Yeah, I think he's also on this record, but he's also producing Pat. I think very early in his career, before Getty Green comes out, I think Juicy ends up, trying to deliver the message home, like, listen, everybody can rap. You can yada, 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 say whatever you know. Yeah. If people can remember the fact that when there's 9 3-6 members on a verse, they can distinguish you immediately based on how you deliver this message, that's very important.
And when you think of 3-6, of all the members they had, there aren't many people that can recognize a lot of them.
Yeah. If you throw this on to somebody that's just hearing Who Run It for the first time, they'll realize there's 6 niggas on the record. Yeah, will they be able to know this is Lord Infamous from Crunchy Black, from Juicy J to DJ Paul?
I think Pat and Infamous, you automatically know it's them. Yeah. They don't rap like anybody else. Yeah. Paul and Juicy, they're the most front facing. I don't even want to count them. You know what I'm saying? Because they're just everybody.
You should know that automatically.
You should know that automatically. Yeah. Pat and Lord Infamous are the most
distinguishable members of 3-6.
Like Koopsta Nika, if you knew Koopsta, you knew him, but you'd be like, who the fuck is this? Or T-Rock is one of the more, a lot of people were just kind of nondescript on the group at the time. But again, Pat was the most recognizable of all of them, and for good reason, for songs like that. But then we get to another classic, Don't Save Her, featuring Crunchy Black. J. Cole would repurpose this record. I'm quite sure that Project Pat's royalty statements are fat.
Oh, J. Cole? Absolutely.
Because No Role Models is still getting played to this day already.
I want to say, is No Role Models close to Diamond? If there was a record that we're talking about from J. Cole that would be close to Diamond, I would assume it's Role Models.
It's got to be Role Models.
Sexy Red has also used it as well. She's flipped it to say, listen, don't save me. I don't want to be saved. Listen, the message just has to be delivered. And we talked about Cheese and Dope. She also flipped that.
She flipped Cheese and
for
Dope.
Sexy Walk. Yep. I thought that was amazing. But Don't Save Her. We are introduced to the Hypnotized Zone. Today we'll hear the story of a name that I would love to use as a username, Russell Resthaven.
Russell Resthaven.
And the day he tried to save his girlfriend. Here's the story. And it's a skit of just a man down bad.
It's almost to the level of a Diplomat skit. I think that's why Diplomats and 3-6 got a
love each other.
Along so well, because they just love skits like this.
And everything else that came with being the Diplomats and 3-6 Mafia. That's probably why they linked up when that Scissor tape came out in 2004. But we're introduced to a man who's extremely down bad.
She don't want to be saved.
Doom. A crazy Fleetwood Mac sample.
Yeah, the
that
chain.
I actually
the chain.
I went back to it and I'm like, I didn't realize that this is a Fleetwood Mac.
They sample the bass.
Yeah, it's like 3 minutes into the record.
Yeah, like
all you hear is do, and they flip that, and they flip that bitch.
It's right before they do the chain.
Yep.
Keep us together. They flip the doom, do do doom, do 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 doom doom, and they turn it into doom doom, do 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 do. Geniuses.
Some people you just look like you got to be a sicko. How do you hear that little piece and was like, yo, let's go to the studio real quick, and then just do.
They love music.
Yeah.
They love music.
Yeah.
That's the only explanation for this shit is that they love music. First,
a much different moment of sampling, especially with the 70s records.
Oh, 100%. Because how the fuck they're using records.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're literally using records at that point. First line on this, funniest line on the album in my eyes. I'm gonna introduce me, Project Pat. I keep it real. I'm gonna introduce you. Use a sucker faking deals.
Hey man. You fake it. Some people are dedicated to the trick lifestyle. It doesn't seem like you're very that into it.
If you're gonna let these freaky hoes run your life, I don't understand how you turn a freak into a wife. Jesus Christ.
Get why you be eating out her drawers. You don't bought the bitch a phone. Now you screening all the calls. It's about 4 a.m. She ain't nowhere to be found. Somewhere with her friend, dick and face and turned to ground. That's crazy.
Dick and face and turned to the ground. Like, do you understand? Like, she's turned to ground. Like, she's bent over.
Wild dick face, but you better save it last. Do you know that how she'll go? It's like a dick chewing cat, and I heard she on that blow. Big theme of Mr. Don't Play that I don't remember.
Like, imagine him saying all this stuff. What part are you going wild at? Because I think everyone's going wild at that. And plus, I hear she doing blow.
Do you see Project Pat? That's one of those you got to eat. You just got to stare and just pretend you don't hear it. Look at the ceiling. Be like, yeah.
Did a line, maybe two. Now she down to do the dough. Took her to the studio, so she down to do the crew. Like, come on, man.
I just know what to do. You can ask a hoe to leave once a bitch pack of shit. Hurry up and run them streets. Two things I ain't never seen in my life, done seen before. It's a UFO or a hoe that wouldn't go. That line flipped by Rocco,
used literally in African American vernacular from this moment on.
Yeah,
like it became mainstream after this. Like this is the album that like spawned so much. I want to go to Crunchy Black, man.
Telling you, one of my favorite moments of this album.
It samples his song. Where is the no. Where the cheese at?
Where the cheese at?
Yeah,
yes,
from 66, 61. He basically just does his verse from
Ain't none going on but the money and power. Got one in the chamber for your freak ass car. And I'm tired of you niggas gonna saving these bitches. Stop saving these hoes, let another nigga get them. But then, disclaimer, I ain't trying to be a trick. I'm just saying, my dog. Let a nigga get deep down in them drawers. Take her over, my dog, so we can do it, y'all. Everybody can do it. Let's just have a ball. Ain't nothing going on but the money and power. Listen, man. A nigga tell you that is just like, well, first off, the message here is just completely for Russell Resthaven. He's having a bad day.
Yeah,
he's having a bad day.
Just imagine that they're saying this to Russell Resthaven.
Hey, sometimes you got to hear the message. Sometimes you have to hear the uncomfortable message. I don't know if they're your pals. It doesn't really sound real pally.
No, it's not
from Project Pat and Crunchy Black
at all. It's like On Fire Tonight from Come Home With Me.
You know what? And that damn skit at the beginning.
Oh no, what's the other one? Me and Cam Carter on Camcorder. Fuck the. What's the other song?
Oh my God, I'm thinking of On Fire Tonight, but it's
right after On Fire Tonight. Let me find it.
On Fire Tonight, on Come Home With Me. Every time I think of Zeke, I think of, do you see the tattoo on my chest, motherfucker?
It's called Stop Calling.
Oh, Stop Calling. Okay,
Stop Calling.
Around that portion of Come Home With Me, I just think of I Just Wanna.
Yeah.
Nigga Cam said, I just want to know what happened to Mace.
What happened?
That's some damn trolls, man.
Next song, If You Ain't From My Hood. Now, this beat has been reused several times in 3 6 Mafia lore.
Yes.
But more famously, around 6-7 years ago, Duke Deuce took this entire instrumental and created Crunk Ain't Dead. One of the best Crunk songs probably
in a while.
Last 10 years. Yeah.
Or probably ever. One
of the best videos of all time, too. He actually got Project Pat on the remix to the song.
Yep.
I mean, If You Ain't From My Hood, you could get from around here.
You know, it's crazy. That stretches from Duke Deuce is obviously Memphis alumni, but it even reaches to New York. What was the song in the spot when I came with the hitters? Dude, Ray Mack got hit in the back of his spot when I came with the felons.
Oh, yeah.
Ray Mack got hit in the back of his Ray Mack. It reaches all the way from New York. It reaches all the way to New York City. So from the new generation to the older generation. Well, Duke Deuce isn't really that old. But it stretches to so far to be, in my consideration, before this album re-listen, was my favorite song on Mr. Don't Play. I've changed that on this.
Oh, really? Okay.
If You Ain't From My Hood is probably one of the hardest records that I've heard from 3 6.
It's still hard as fuck. I mean, even the fact that the beat still created another fucking crazy hard song 20 years later with a completely different artist.
Yeah.
Lets you know this is one of the greatest beats of all time. Like,
even a beat switch. I think the second verse from Project Pat ends up being one of my favorite verses from the album, but the beat sounds so fucking crazy when Project Pat starts going crazy on it.
I know the sucker from the suburbs, cool with this other motherfucker on the outskirts, tried to get it. Project Pat caught up in the shizzer. Since you niggas hate, then your plan didn't whizzer. All in ATL, tattletale to my bizzer. Say you saw me with another gal, no, don't be scared, man. You might as well throw in the towel, use a fake thug. Face to face, I shoot you in your mouth, cause ain't no love. Say you from the north, Memphis 10, but I doubt that. Stick our nose in other folks' affairs, we ain't bout that. Weak motherfucker wanna stare when you see me. Couldn't wait to snitch, punk bitch, you wanna be me. Gotta pay some dues for my shoes to make for ya. Don't be out here trying to claim my hood, I don't know ya. Turn state witness, ask if you was a roller. Police ass nigga, watch your mouth, I done told yo. We got boy, you ain't from my hood, you can get from right here. And then the second part of this actually changes the beat up. It's a sample from the movie called The Ninth Gate with Johnny Depp, I believe.
Is that another horror movie?
Yeah, it's another horror
movie.
We're getting into another horror movie.
3 6 love these horror movies because when that second beat comes in and you hear that still out to get paid down for Lucha Libre. Fuck all the bullshit and he say, she say. Those who oppose me shall get no leeway. Lying on niggas or end up in gunplay. Punk motherfucker, you gon' hear this and feel me. Smile in my face, really want to kill me. That's if you had heart to pull the trigger. Catch a murder charge? I don't think so, my nigga. Weak assholes play games like they kill us. Always run their mouth bragging on they niggas. Cypress Garden, I did not have no dough.
This line is hard. Cypress Garden,
I did not have no dough.
Because like the way he flips that whole shit, like you have to listen to it in the way he flips it.
And hear the way that it sounds insane to the beat.
I never get the Cypress Garden.
I did not have no dough. No fresh clothes cause a player was real poor. I was locked up 201 wearing bobos. Playing dominoes, shooting dice, big ol' afro. Now I'm in the town and I'm laying the smack down. Nigga, I ain't you best to check my background. Well, that background gonna change really. That gonna change very, very soon.
Listen, you're right. This might be the best verse on the
yeah, that second round, I'm like, this verse is insane. And then on top of that, DJ Paul just said, hey, you ain't the only nigga on this bitch. We jumping on this bitch too.
Man, I'm tired of playing with your boy. Think it's time to kill your boy.
DJ Paul was ready to kill this bitch. When he said you fuck around with the real McCoys, I was like, yeah, these niggas ready.
Man, I'm trying to play. Then his brother gets on the Juicy J.
The best part about ZZ J,
the ad-libs.
I love his verse. All you hear is, I'm like, Juicy J knows he killed his beat.
Man,
so
bad. You bitches want to step up to the juice. Talk about that nigga wrong. Talk about what you gon' do. Man, it's on if you niggas want to bring it to the door. Till you crosses on my clip, I'ma treat you like a hoe. I'ma tell you like this. If you talking to my face, you gon' start a major war. Be prepared to hit the floor. Every time you see me coming, you be speaking like we cool. I ain't your motherfucking nigga. I ain't no motherfucking fool.
If you ain't from my hood,
nigga.
I ain't stupid at all, nigga.
I know from my hood, real. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Fucking police federal informants. Why you keep talking about federal informants?
Hey man, big top, controversial topic. Even today.
Keep telling you niggas don't salt shake me.
Listen, man, this is a Project Pat who has, and we didn't even bring this up, has already seen jail for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
To the point where when he comes home in those mid-90s, Juicy J's like, hey, bro. We kind of got some shit popping right now. I don't know if you want to jump in, because earlier before Mystic Styles comes out, they're all rapping. Project Pat has his own tape. Obviously, all the Lords of the Underground tapes end up coming out around like those early '90s. But then now it's a whole lot different. Now we're now years down the line compared to what it was back then. But jail ends up being a topic that becomes attached to Project Pat. So much so I couldn't even find a fucking photo for this cover.
Yeah,
it was difficult.
Yeah, like
it was difficult.
A large part of his career, he was in jail. And like, in large part of the kind of the when the team was blowing up, he was gone. Like both times, both of their peaks, he was gone.
So the authenticity comes with a price. I guess he will say.
Next song, Gorilla Pimp, which I think is the funniest song on this whole album.
The funniest?
It's probably the funniest song of this album.
You know, I think this ended up being one of the more storied records on Mista Don't Play. It was one that I did not remember as much on like that first listen that I did a really long time ago. Yeah. So coming back to this, I was like pretty hyped to hear how Gorilla Pimp was. On a hole. Yeah, being hard on hoes in the early 2000s. Big topic.
It's the first of the month. You could call me Sambo. I was like, what?
I was like, oh, I'm all right.
I'm addicted to hold down because I like
to gamble. I was like, all right, we know how it's going.
In her purse, I ramble.
On her head, I
trample. It's crazy.
Like, that's when you just got to throw your hands up because that was a big topic in these 3 verses of Gorilla Pimp.
Beating women. Okay, it didn't age well. Okay, it did.
There was a line that we can say that again, not surprised. You know, green, I'm gonna blow, and I like to toot snow. I was like, wow, I've kind of always looked at Project Pat a little bit different from 3-6.
3-6 was always on the blow.
Yeah, he wasn't wearing the 666 hats like DJ Paul was. He wasn't doing the crosses or anything like that.
But
was
still doing blow though.
Yeah, exactly.
Still doing blow. He was on a lot of them devilish ass songs too though, Mark.
He was.
He was on a lot of them devil songs.
Yeah, so. He might not have worn the attire. He might not have worn the attire or messed around with the imagery too much. But you know, sometimes some things are a little fun.
I still like this song. It's still good. It's just
I'm a gorilla on the hoes, dig that. I'm a pimp nigga, you ain't no, dig that. Pimp Records, I don't know how Pimp Records don't really in 2026.
You don't like Pimp Records?
They're taking a little bit. They're performing a little bit different than they were in the 2000s.
Well, I mean, I feel like a lot of records ain't no more pimps. We all the simps.
Is that what it is in 2026? No more pimps?
I think the sex style is freakier. You can't really be a pimp if you're engaging.
What is worse in 2026 though? Goon records or pimp records?
Both, I think. I don't think anyone's really gooning anymore.
Lord Infamous is definitely gooning in on his verse. I was like, come on, bro. But yeah, now in 2026, I like the pimp records don't really go like they do in the 90s and the 2000s. So obviously, I'm not saying let's bring the pimp records back. Let's start slapping them in the middle of the street again. Like, no, that is not what my message is. But yeah, it's interesting.
The advent of OF, man, ain't really the pimping shit. It's different now.
OF pimps.
Now the hoes is the pimps.
No, well, that is that they own their career.
Yeah,
a lot different than they did in the early 2000s.
Girl boss.
There we go.
Girl boss.
There we go.
Next song, it's about to get real scary up in here. You got the original Break the Laws up in here for you hoes. Weak niggas, guard your grills, tuck your chains in your shirts.
Break the law, nigga. Break the law. Break the law. We ain't playing. Break the law. We ain't playing. Break the law. We ain't playing. We ain't playing. We ain't playing. Break the law.
Break the Law 2001.
Back from the original, well, the part two to the original Mystic Styles version of Break the Law, another record that I love from Mystic Styles.
Reusing the Break the Law chorus, everything. Again, if there's ever a rapper that loved their legacy, it's 3-6 Mafia. It's why I really like when Future did on The Wizard. He like called back to all his older songs on The Wizard. I'm like, I love when rappers are self-referential to themselves.
Yeah.
Like, I think that is such a cool moment where they respect their history because you can really do some real cool stuff with the way that you used to do things and the way that you do things now. I think more rappers should really do that. And 3-6 is like some of the rappers that kind of kicked it off and started that. But Break the Law is kind of like a halfway posse song. I would say like pretty much all of 3-6 is on this song, but like they don't really, it's not, the rule for 3-6 is if it's labeled posse song, it is a posse song.
Yeah.
If it is not, it is a regular song with features.
Even if there's 8-9 people
If it doesn't say posse song, like Memphis is technically not a posse song because on 6661, there is another posse song that is labeled posse song on that album.
So you wouldn't consider Fucking with the Best as a posse song?
That is a posse song.
But it doesn't say posse song.
It's at the end though.
So it's got to end the album. It's got to end the album to be the posse song. It's got to end
the album. Memphis doesn't end the album.
Okay.
So technically, I would not consider that a posse song.
Okay.
Ends the album. Sometimes it's labeled posse song. Sometimes in parentheses it's labeled posse song. Go look it up. HCP is one that is labeled posse song.
Yeah.
Like Mafia, technically could be a Posse song.
That was like what, track 7, track 8 of Choices? I want to say
track 2.
Oh, it's track 2. Yeah, it's track 2. I'm tripping. Okay,
it was or track 3 because it was a skit.
Yeah.
on Choices because my baby mom was number one song on Choices, but it's the way that they kind of structure these Posse songs. But this one isn't one. This is just regular. Fucking with the Best is a Posse song. It
is interesting how they end up revisiting their own records, because I think as creators, obviously we're not creating music, but I feel like I've felt within the past couple years or so, I feel like the stories that we tell, I think I've just been like, man, it almost feels like, man, I've been kind of telling the same story over and over again, but to a degree, because it's like, I have to remember some of the stories that I might have told that, you know, our most faithful listeners or our friends that have been listening to us since like 2018 have probably heard like every story from us. But I got to remember, man, we're being introduced to so many new people that they haven't heard these stories at all, or they've heard this story how long ago and completely forgot it. I got to get in the mindset of being like this, just to be like, hey, we released this record in 1995. We're about to flip it 7 years later for a brand new audience. I got to get into that mindset when it comes to being creative.
Flip it, bro. This Lord Infamous verse on here. I know this nigga who got punked out every class. He was a bitch in school and now he told a gun and badge. Put on a uniform and now he think he's super bad. Man, fuck your vest, you still get late to rest under the grass. I do not give a fuck because you are an officer. Put you in the coffin, sir, and you fucking with a slaughterer.
Some police don't serve protective. They banging pussy in projects.
Some niggas pay him off so they still dope around the set. Like, I'm like, damn, Lord Infamous getting right down to the crooked cops.
Hey, man.
He the only one storytelling right
now. Yeah. Punked out after every class and went to go be a cop is kind of crazy.
That is
maybe not the rarest story. We might know.
There's probably a bunch of people that got punked out in class. Sucker ass nigga. Becoming cops, man. Get out of here, man. Project Pat's verse. This is the 5th verse of the song.
They pack 3-6 packs these records out. I'm not gonna hold you.
Breaking laws, glocking draws, whip it out and take a taste. You can smell my fucking nuts. While his toners in your face, shove the barrel down your throat, inhale bullets
like some smoke. Crazy. I'm gonna leave you bitches dead. Cut a sunroof in your head.
You can stop.
He said it's break the law. This ain't gonna be pretty.
Right before that happened, I'm gonna tear your fucking grill off, beat you bitches down till you're covered in your own blood. Shoot a couple rounds from my house. Ain't no fucking love. Any one of you niggas wanna get some? I got some. They actually make a whole song, I think, on the HCP album called "Get Some, Got Some." Want to get some?
They flip this?
They flip that line. Yes, they flip that line. Blow they fucking ass off. Double barrel shotgun. Don't be coming by my way. Bodies stink like mothballs.
Swing an iron bat to your head like a golf ball. That's some Wu-Tang shit. Iron bat to your head.
Oh my god! Listen, 10 out of 10 song. 10 out of 10 song.
Yeah, break the law does not miss, honestly.
All right, So High. Is this the one you were talking about?
Now, So High. I was a little bit perturbed by the beat. Just a little bit. I was like, okay. When it comes to high records, the beat, you just got to pay attention to the beat.
The beat is everything.
Yeah, the trash of the beat, the higher they were. So when I started hearing the beat, I'm just like...
This is a skipper for me, by the way.
Yeah, I was just like, this is definitely going to be a crazy high record. Not to slander the production, but I knew as soon as I heard it, I'm just like, okay, now I know what I'm working with here.
Yeah, lace blunts, cocaine, eyes like, again, this is what they say on the record. This is not my feeling. Eyes Like Chinese is a crazy racist bar, and they do not stop. The Eyes Like Chinese.
The worst one is on the Unbreakables. I'm not going to say the line. I'm not going to say the line. More than likely, you can find it if you listen to the Unbreakables.
What's the put your D in her mouth?
Yeah, that's what the song is called.
Put your D in her mouth.
Yeah, go listen to. If you've never heard "Put Your D in Her Mouth" by 3-6 Mafia, I'm just gonna let you play. Go on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you go. It is
within the first 5 seconds. Probably turn the song off.
Do not play it out loud. Do not get caught like Caleb. Caleb loves playing shit out loud. Caleb, stop doing that, bro. You're gonna set yourself up. Just play it in silence and just enjoy what's going on with "Put Your D in Her Mouth." Yeah. But So High, a whole lot different. It's another big weed record, but at this point, it's a weed. Yeah, about to say, it's not even just weed. It's not even just weed. Project Pat, he's literally, you know, I enjoy some coke from time to time throughout the entire album.
But don't nobody love dope more than Lord.
Then Lord fucking Infamous.
I love dope. Dope loves me. I'm high till I die.
Now, mind you, as Five reads these lyrics, It's to the tune of fucking Barney. I love dope, dope loves me. I'm high till I die with a big bag of bud and a bag of tootie toots. I know that you get high too as I cheep upon the leaf of Swisher Sweet. The D, the the O, the P, the E, the C, the the O, the K, the E. I need the B, the U, the D. I was like, bruh, these niggas are on another planet right now.
Pumping on the purple kush white widow marijuana. I stay fucked up on a daily basis. Maybe
the reason I got all these ecstasy, orange juice make me so horny. I said, you know what, bro?
Super pimp coked out till the morning.
Hydrocodone, don't sniff snuff. As I sniff, come let Lord Infamous take a whiff. Hey,
yeah, man.
If it's for you, I'm not judging. If it's for you, it's for you. Coke, me personally, I'm all right.
I'll say it's almost disturbing that line, especially considering like, you know, how Lord passed away. Like it's disturbing. Like addiction is real. And
like we said earlier. Yeah, like we said earlier, authenticity comes with a price.
Oh my God. We got another skit into We Can Get Gangsta.
Oh, the 201 phone call. Just like how Knock the Black Off Your Ass starts, you have a collect call from the county jail in Memphis.
From Pat.
I was like, okay.
There ain't no picture of my blood.
Niggas nothing but thug. I knock the black off your ass. I knock the black off your ass.
I think it's Project Pat and Boogaloo on this on We Could Get Gangsta. Again, it's just Pat rapping, man. Mm-hmm. Quick smoking crack, my niggas to be sold is probably the best fucking line in this whole thing.
A lot more imagery and more stories to be told. There's a lot more stories to be told from Project Pat throughout the rest of this album, but We Can Get Gangsta was one of those ones that is just like, listen, if you want to take it there, we can. Yeah. And the production sounded amazing. I felt like the story, you can listen to everything that he says in the 3 verses.
And a good Juicy J verse. Let me see if I can find it here, bro. Yeah,
We Can Get Gangsta?
Yeah, they both go. They go back and forth on the chorus there.
Oh, on the chorus. Okay.
I forgot he wasn't in here.
Yeah, but We Can Get Gangsta, very very strong. One of my favorite records on the project. Not my favorite record on.
Where
the project.
Where did we get to your favorite?
Is it next?
Ski Mask?
Ski Mask is actually really strong too. It's not Ski Mask. I love what DJ Paul Newsday with this beat. That also sounded like a terror type of sample or a horror sample.
I think I got the sample for this.
Just hearing that ding 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 ding, then the ski mask over my skull.
Oh yeah. Black Sabbath.
Oh, it's Black Sabbath.
Yes, Black Sabbath. Nightmare.
DJ Paul and Juicy J are just
they love music, bro.
From Fleetwood Mac to Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
Obviously, they've sampled Willie Hutch 1,000 fucking times. 70 samples between them are so fucking good. But it's not Ski Mask. Ski Mask actually was really good. I liked him and Crunchy Black. Crunchy Black nigga said, nigga, fuck them niggas. I ain't paying them shit. If them niggas want to come and get me, they come and get me. Don't be acting like a bitch and sending word from niggas. Niggas straight up come down out here and get me, nigga.
He has asked them niggas to come get him 4 times in the first 4 bars.
Sometimes
I'm like, damn, can y'all just go get this nigga?
They might not be able to. You see how he maneuvers? Nigga be slipping and sliding through all of it. Yeah, if bodies were dry. Hypothetical scenario. Let's just put this out right now. Hypothetical scenario, just in case anybody's listening to get Crunchy Black. Bodies are dropping. You turn on a TV in Memphis and you see this nigga doing 360 spin arounds, knowing he's talking about what happened to your homeboys. I would be 38.
Nigga straight up come down here and come get me, nigga. I'ma stick and move. I'ma do what I do. That's my jam. That's my damn job, fool.
Nigga robbing you. Everybody know the game, so the game is cool. Everybody know CB because CB acting a fool. Niggas talk a lot of shit, but they don't want to die. Niggas talk a lot of shit about once they bitch ass get tried. Nigga, bitch is a bitch and a hoe is a hoe. And when you see me coming, then I'm kicking it though. I'm laying bitches on the floor. They know what I came for. All I came for was money, not you fuck ass hoes. Bitch, you better know the game, cause the game is so in and out of your fucking nose. Ski mask over my skull. Papers in my mouth cause I'm grilled. Bitch, it's a house called Glock 9 with no love. Killers from the south got a pill. Cats that made themselves fall. Ski mask over my skull. Papers in my mouth cause I'm grilled. Bitch, it's a house called Glock 9 with no I could just see them chopping this bitch up. I wish we could actually see them shits.
I wish there was more videos of this, man. Ski Mask is one of my favorite songs on the project, though. 100%. Life We Live. We get introspective now.
Now we get to my favorite record.
This is your favorite? Okay.
Now we get to my favorite record on Mr. Don't Play.
Kind of like introspective. He goes right back into the bag before he gets ignorant again on the album here.
Yeah, it's kind of like a lesson learned. This ended up being my new favorite track. It was always If You Ain't From My Hood, honestly, but
it's going from when you was a kid to in your 30s. It's like it's just a different type of vibe.
Listening to it as a teen, Life We Live kind of goes over your head just a little bit if you're like younger and don't really get the message. Now I can kind of tell this is like it's almost like a message delivered throughout the album. Like, there was a lot of different pimping and drug dealing and stuff like that, but in reality, I'm kind of removed from it way more than I was in Getty Green. Let me tell you the story.
Then he gets caught with a tone and goes back in. But he says stuff like Escalade, what a nigga steering, last days nearing, trying to get it right with God, only one I'm fearing. Mm-hmm. Again, a complete, like, the thing about the 3-6 Mafia, 666, devil worship thing, they would go out of their way to say,
to troll?
We are not devil worshippers. we believe in God.
It's all aesthetic.
It's all they say. No, we're not devil worshippers because there's even a verse on 66:61 where Lord Infamous says, "Ask me if I worship Satan, I'm gonna send your ass to see him." like
But then how could you can't blame anybody if you're wearing 666 on your hat.
Yeah,
everybody's got guns. You're hearing things from Smoked Out Lookout. Yeah. It's the darkest shit in the world. You probably hear Mystic Styles.
You're sampling all the horror movies on Earth.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you kind of gave us the information to be like, oh yeah, by the way, we love Jesus.
But Project Pat, he not the one.
He wasn't really playing with it.
He wasn't playing with the devil shit. Yeah. He was just he'll take a little snorty, little tooty toot. But he was not fucking with the devil worship stuff. But this is like super introspective, retrospective as well. Last year, my cousin took a fall of sad song. Seemed like he was just on the phone. Now he gone. People used to try and judge him, saying he was wrong. But you can't judge a man. You do you wrong. Mm-hmm. Smoking out on a daily basis. I'm in the clouds, drinking liquor, falling on my face, wondering how. I survive all the foolishness up in the street, riding dirty. I ain't new to this. I'm packing heat. Again, still protecting himself.
Yeah,
he not lacking.
Yeah,
for lack of a better term, but it is like a complete kind of like slower, real, like, again, like going from, we're on what, like track 15 at this point?
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, I'm gonna slow it down. I've been punching women in the face and gorilla pimping and killing cops.
And drugs, little tooty toot. Ecstasy got me horny. Now I'm just like, listen, he said it, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Early 2000s, whoever is a little bit older than us and was actually in that club scene, that drug scene at the time.
It was on the E.
Please let us know if the ecstasy was really doing damage in them clubs, like how people tell it.
There's another verse on here that has
they gotta take the good with the bad.
It's gotta take the good with the bad. Smile with the sad. Look what you got and remember what you had. They reuse this. I think he reuses this like literally like next album, I think.
Does he?
I think so. They reused this before.
I'm thinking of the TikToks that are being made right now because this is doing damage on TikTok.
Yeah, it is doing damage on TikTok. I think they reused this, but it had like a couple of his songs have been revived on TikTok.
On TikTok, yeah. I like this more than Take the Charge. I think Take the Charge was like the first one that ended up doing pretty big on TikTok.
She's a freaking young girl,
bisexual. Yeah. They have that on TikTok, but I like Life We Live a lot better than that.
It's a great song. It's a great song. And then we go on to track 14, LaChat. When you hear LaChat on the damn shit,
LaChat.
Then she say murder. She spoke me out in a minute, and I'm
LaChat.
I think it took a while for it to come back.
For LaChat to come out. Murder. She spoke me out in a minute. You heard me? Now dig that. Finna let you weak ass, punk ass, wanna be hard ass, wanna record deal ass bitches though. Y'all motherfuckers ain't no killers. Y'all ain't nothing but some motherfucking hoes. So keep your mug off me when you see me. If you ain't finna do nothing, then keep your distance, boy.
Y'all niggas ain't killers. Y'all niggas some hoes. Y'all niggas ain't killers. Y'all niggas some hoes. You could run, but you can't hide. I won't let you slide. Step with a gun, get your mind right on homicide.
Tell me done TKO style. Thug life is wild.
On the run, doing dumb shit. Bastard of a child.
Stand your ground, hold your own too. That's to regulate.
I'm a clown on a damn fool.
Slugs to penetrate.
Through your skin, you got no wind. And when I got a tone, I'm the man with the master plan. You can bring it on. There's a wild line on here.
So straight from introspection, just be like, hey, just because I'm thinking about how it was back in the day.
Y'all niggas still some hoes.
I don't think I'm going to up this goddamn pole. What is it, on the bridge?
Yeah, on the bridge. What did he say? Was it this one or the next song? I think it's the next song. He got a.
I'm about to say he goes back.
line.
He goes back to snitch. He goes back to snitching right off on this. Don't tell now.
Killing snitches on this. This is kind of like an interlude. If you ever had one.
Yeah.
If you could ever say it. Ooh, nothing is where the fucking wild ass lines come from.
Nah, I mean, listen. Now we just gotta have a little joint for the shakers, the strippers. I completely understand that. As soon as the chorus starts, what you doing, girl, with all that? Ooh, none. What's all that poking from the back? Ooh, none. What you got going over there? Ooh, none.
This was kind of like one of them songs that I could just tell back in the day they were playing them stankin' ass, sweaty ass Southern clubs.
Yeah,
back in the day.
$50 bottles. You know, you just got to be in certain sections. You
back
just
in
gotta be
Alabama,
certain sections
man.
Yeah, why not? It's a good joint to get a lab.
Oh yeah, this is the one. This is the one.
What?
Call me
Which
Mr.
verse?
Whipple because I want to squeeze the shaman. Rubbing on her back. It's a suck on her nipple.
Oh, yeah. A suck on her nipple. Made a girl stack but cheeks like a hippo. Jimmy crack corn, I'm a bust on her lippo. Jimmy in my cup, my nigga take a sippo. Down by the bed so her cheese gonna flippo. Left the hotel with a lip like a cripple. Pretty like high so the smile like a dimple. Make her twat hot like a bust on a pimple. I like little descriptive.
Extremely descriptive. In fact,
bust
Mark,
on a pimple, I'm not trying to think about that.
I would say too descriptive. Okay,
I'm not trying to think about Dr. Pimple Popper.
He was fucking bugging out on this song. The fuck was he thinking about?
I mean, but listen, you know, sometimes you gotta use a bad.
Then starts that verse with ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy, mind full of numbers, and he's like he was just doing anything, bro. Again,
wait, what? I forgot he said sipping on this lean, got my dick on some clouder.
Yeah,
on some clouder. What is clouder? The annotation is this clouder. What the fuck is that? You can get sprung off this like some powder. Oops, wrong. Oh, this is the part that had me wild.
What?
Oops, wrong hole. What she said in the shower. Already hit the booty hole for an hour. An hour of anal is wild to me. An hour straight
in the shower too, though.
Yeah, shower sex overrated.
They ain't no, pretty overrated. But ain't no like lube in that. Just if it just go in like that. What's
and then
going
an hour
on,
later, oops, wrong hole. Come on, bro. Who you lying to, bro?
I could tell he like Juicy J was just laughing at all of this shit, bro.
just the lines that come up.
He was definitely laughing at all this shit.
Now this next record ain't no laughing.
No,
ain't no laughing. We get straight back to
killing and murdering, and robbing,
murdering, robbing, and a nice callback to sipping on some scissor because the beginning is literally the beat, the production to this, and we get into a crunk area. We ain't scared, ho. We ain't scared, ho. We ain't scared, blessed. Nah, we ain't scared, ho. And goes crazy for like 2 or 3 verses.
Now, this song samples several horror movies. It samples The Omen.
Is The Omen the part with the dun, dun, dun?
Actually, let's listen to it. Let's listen to it. Because I haven't even. Hold on, 136. Hold on.
Because that part.
They're not gonna flag us. It's off my phone.
It's off the very beginning of sipping on some syrup.
Hold on. This is the actual beat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the actual beat.
And that's The Omen.
Yeah, that's The Omen. I think the witchboard is the yeah. I think this is what you're thinking of. This is actually part of the beat here.
I'm about to say this sounds like
this is the beginning.
In the beginning. Yeah, I'm wondering.
This is the beginning.
Hold on. I'm wondering what that sample is. Even if it is a sample. Marvin Gaye's, is that enough? Is that the beginning though? Sample appears as 00.
No, that wasn't
the very beginning. Yeah,
yeah. Marvin Gaye was the sipping on syrup. This is the one that had 2 horror movies jammed back to back. I'm like, you niggas was spamming the horror back in the day, dog. Why was you watching Witchboard 2? That's like, Mark, Witchboard 2 was one of the most obscure ass horror movies from the 80s that you could ever have watched. I watched Witchboard 2 before.
Now that we're in like an area of content, has anybody from Hypnotized Minds up in October to do like Halloween content?
That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be the most genuine as far as it's like. I love. We talked earlier this year about people doing their what list was it for October? They were doing some scary list.
Who was
that y'all were doing?
Oh, the 31 Days of Horror. Like
31
watching
days,
every movie.
Well, the 31 Days of Horror, I can't remember if it was another list. But, you know, you can talk to them about a lot of these.
Yeah.
You can talk to them about a lot of these movies.
They seem like they're they're big horror heads.
Yeah.
And I think that, like, again, The Omen is, like, really extremely
straightforward.
Popular. No, it's popular.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like one of the most popular horror movies
Yeah.
ever. Witchboard 2? How did you even find it?
It's a little different.
They would have had to record it. Like, this is my thinking. They would have had to record it or something.
Yeah.
Off of a VHS.
Maybe it comes
Because
on
there's no
TV
way,
or something like that.
Bro, there's no way they had the score for that shit. There's no way.
Just have it from there.
There's no fucking way. But those are the samples for We Ain't Scared Ho. We ain't scared ho. We ain't scared ho. We ain't scared ho. The script is flipped and hypnotizers came because we the crew. We rich off the game. The hood is hard like cotton picking days.
Breaking laws like we rebellious slaves. And my mouth full of gold. We saw the snow. We also kicking doors. Love the
They
good
love
kick
to
door.
kick a dough.
Love the good kick door.
Their murder rates increases to the full. The joy is past after I take a pull.
Memphis cop said, "Yeah, bet."
I'm hustling sun up till sundown. A pharmacist with clientele out in the town. We wild just like the gorillas in the zoo. A lot of raw imagery here for We Ain't Scare Ho. But again, the one thing that I say at the end is just like, all right, I get it. Like, nigga, I get it.
Could this have been cleaned up? a little bit?
This could have been a tight 15, but you got to understand back in the day,
you had to
you
fill
had
that
to fill that disc up. You had to fill that
CD.
disc up. Some because you never know. Some niggas say my favorite song. Some nigga might say my favorite song is song 18 out of 23. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's a well amount. You know what I'm saying? And even a record like this is another 3 verses that come up after this, aggravated robbery. A huge story that goes down about robbing, and it's 3 verses straight, and it's almost a 5-minute song.
Yeah, it's 5 minutes. Like he's like again, it filled up that disc. This song actually samples Carlito's Way.
Okay.
It also samples Kid Dynamite and also Lock 'Em in the Trunk. Well, they sample Lock 'Em in the Trunk a lot.
Yeah.
This from the Too Thick family. And that's like the vocal elements of the song. And they also sample Ass Out by DJ Zerk featuring Tony Down and Kilo G. What part is this?
I have no idea what part that is. Sometimes they'll just have that little. I have no idea what that is.
Oh yeah, Stick 'Em Up.
Oh, it
Stick
is?
'Em
Oh,
Up.
okay.
Okay.
Oh, the Stick 'Em Up,
I don't
Stick 'Em
know
Up,
why.
Raise 'Em Up,
Yeah,
Raise 'Em Up.
because they reuse Stick 'Em Up a lot too. They reuse a lot of this shit.
That makes sense.
I'm psychopathic
behind the trigger. I need to lose, so I had to rob you. I don't think there's a single part of this that's fabricated. I don't think, and that might be the glory of the album. The fact that it is some of the most gangster shit that you would ever hear, and the fact that it has fed the South for generations upon generations, whether it's the storytelling like this or even the record afterward, like North North. It feeds different parts.
North North is my favorite
That's
song.
your favorite song on the album? Okay.
Cracking niggas' jaws, running holes in the walls, niggas yelling, North, North, oh, screaming, North, North, because we cracking niggas' jaws, running holes in the walls.
They screaming, North, North, oh, screaming,
When
North, North.
I used to be able to put burn songs on the old SmackDown games, one
North
of my
North
wrestlers came out to North North. Back when I used to be able, y'all remember this? Back when we used to be able to put burnt records on the Xbox. You used to be able to do the burnt songs and make them your wrestler's theme music.
Yep.
This was one of my black wrestler songs.
On the north side of town, lurk the killers and the thugs. Those who never show no pity come up short, feel the slugs. Off a tone or you don't. When it's over, then that's it. Ain't gonna be no coming back. You was a victim of this shit. Heard the click and you just hear North North. The North North used to get me hyped, but that was around the time that I was just learning about the North North in like 05.
Yeah.
So to hear the North Memphis, that's on Getty Green, and then North here, that's on Mista Don't Play.
Hold on.
That was pretty hype.
It actually samples one of Pat's songs. 2 of Pat's songs.
Oh, yeah?
This samples himself.
Oh, Pat's song. I don't know why we were just thinking for FIFA. I was like, this Pat's song? Okay.
There we go. Running holes in the walls.
What's that, off the 93 tape?
It's from Murderers and Robbers. I think it was one of his mixtapes from
Murderers
2000.
and Robbers? Oh, from 2000. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And then the other sample is from his old crew. It's not even from Prophet. It's from Prophet Posse, but they call themselves the Kazi.
Yeah.
This is the other sample on this record. Bro, they used to be.
Pat sounds different there too. That's crazy. That reminded me he's on private property deposit, bitch.
I don't even think this album is on streaming.
Really?
I don't think this album's on streaming. A lot of the Prophet Posse shit is not on streaming.
This
album is not on streaming.
I don't know.
There's no way.
So.
I would have had it.
Body parts, the album? Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think it's out on streaming.
The Kazi? The Kazi is crazy.
The Kamikaze is nuts.
These
niggas do some other shit.
Okay, so North is your favorite. Really strong record.
Yes.
Really strong record. I did like that on the re-listen. And then we followed that up with
Fucking with the best.
The
Posse song.
Yes.
The
Posse cut.
When you hear the Mafia, that's when his Posse song. That's what his Posse song.
It's time to get right and line up.
Let me see, do you niggas raw? Let me see, do you niggas kill? Let me see, do you niggas know how to get a fucking mill?
Hey, man.
Crunchy Black, do you know how to do that?
Hey, bro.
You know
what? Give me 3 years.
He might.
Give me 3 years.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. He might. This actually samples Scarface.
Okay.
This song. Tony's theme from Scarface. Mafia, yeah. I hate the slower Posse songs. That's just me.
Now, I could have sworn, wow, it was T-Rock at the end. I could have sworn it was Lil White.
No, Lil White's he's 5 years away. Right? He's 5 years away.
5 years away.
I was literally just listening to Choices 2.
Really?
And that was the Lil White Fraser Boy MVP game.
You heard that? Who you fucking with,
yeah,
bitch?
Yeah.
Who you fucking with, bitch?
And the I Show Will remix with Lil Flip. Oh my God.
I forgot about the I Show Will. The I Show Will. When I first moved to Palm Beach, I could tell Lil White had the fucking Okeechobee white boys in a fucking frenzy.
Yeah.
Because they loved rap, but they couldn't go too crazy about it. Now you got Lil White not saying nigga.
Yeah.
And you can hold it bitch down with records like Oxycontin and shit like that. They loved it.
He was like the druggiest of all of them, though. He was on white drugs. He was on opioids.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was when, in 2026, you hear opioids and just, yeah, just blink. Back in 2000, whoa, opioid. I'm staying away from
that's
you,
a big
man. Whoa, man, you're crazy, bro.
This has LeChat on here.
Mm-hmm.
Gangsta Boo is like very long gone at this point. After 2000, she pretty much dips.
That's when she starts doing her solo joints.
Yeah, she's pretty much dipped from the crew. DJ Paul, the usuals are on here.
Yeah.
If I had to rate this in terms of like posse songs, it's probably to me like top 10-ish.
Okay.
Not the best.
Do you still hold Mafia from Choices as your number one?
Yes.
Okay.
Mafia is one of my favorite 3 6 songs of all time. Look, Chad, with the other queen of Memphis, hypnotized. Now we got 2 bumping bitches.
Mm-hmm.
When her and
Gangsta Boo
going back and forth
mm-hmm.
like Jada and Styles. Come on, man. That's one of the great. To me, that's one of the greatest songs ever. Also samples Child's Play, which was an incredible sample. Yeah, that's automatic for me. Sampling Chucky, automatic for me. That's one of my favorite Posse songs. This one's on the lesser end of it, but they also put out a lot of like weaker ones toward the end of their end of like the 3 6 Mafia time. But this is kind of peak Posse song era, and I think he actually has a better Posse song on Laying the Smack.
Laying the Smackdown. Laying the Smackdown ends with.
I might be wilding. Hold on. I might be wilding. It might not be the one.
Every time I hear of Laying the Smackdown, all I think is make that ass clap, make it snap, talk to me now.
It's not on this one. I'm wilding.
We had a whole bunch of shit at the end of his second CD. A Little White record.
He had a lot of
Fraser Boy record.
That was like the extended version.
When Hypnotized is trying to put on to.
Damn, what was the one I was thinking?
New artist.
He didn't have one on that one. It was I might be thinking of Fraser Boy because I listened to that the other day.
Oh, Fraser Boy.
Fraser Boy's first album had a great fucking Posse song.
I got that drink, that purple drink, that purple.
Another one where the first single is the first song on the album, and it's fucking hard.
I got a drink was first song.
It's like the intro, and it's that one.
Mr. How about want to say, but hey.
The first one on Fraser Boy is the intro was "It's just me being me." He wrote "Whoop That Trick." He actually won the Oscar too with them. Remember?
Oh, he did. Oh,
it was Paul.
Wow,
I didn't realize that. Juice and Fraser Boy. He won the Oscar too.
I did not realize that.
Yes.
Wow.
He wrote harder.
I just remember the cover of him dapping himself up.
Yeah, it was a gun.
They censored the
gun. He's like this, and he's giving the money, and he's got like an orange and blue like Rockefeller shit or some shit on. But then you got the outro after fucking with the best.
And that was plug time.
Yeah, they just talking about albums that listen. Cash and Checks, the DJ Paul Juicy J album, that is never coming out.
Never happening.
It is never happening. Cash and Checks is never going to happen, bro. Y'all, we given up on that 10 years ago.
We passed the time. It's understandable.
They talking about, all the war, end of the world coming, all of that shit on here. Like, it's pretty much just the time for Paul and Juicy to just look back upon their work and say, look at what we did. Because they produced every single song on this album.
Yeah.
Every single one.
An absolute classic.
And they did this for at least 20 to 25 albums. They produced every single song.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did it.
On top of the fact that now we're going into Unbreakables is 03, so that's in 2 years. Most Unknown is going to be their biggest look of fucking all time. That's in 4 years.
What's the order of their records here? Because their history is even funny because they rarely do interviews.
Oh, yeah, that's true too. Yeah, in 4 years they're about to be on MTV. So
Triple 3 6 Mile. Let's look at the order of these
albums.
The
album discography.
So they had Choices 2001. So Choices actually comes out. This comes out in February. Choices comes out in August. So they didn't have much of a break. Unbreakables, they take a break, but they do release mixtapes in between this.
Okay.
So they.
I know the Headbusters shit dropped like 02, wasn't it?
Headbusters. What do you mean?
Headbusters. What was the shit with What was on Headbusters? Not They About to Find Your Body. It was what was on Headbusters album?
We Never Sleep was 2002.
Oh, get the fuck out my face! I said, bitch, get the fuck out.
Oh, that's the Chronicles of the Juice Man. That's Chronicles of the Juice Man.
Oh, okay.
Chronicles of the Juice Man, I think is 01, 02, in
Something like
the
that.
02. Yeah. I mean, they still put out Posse albums. Obviously, you had the Hypnotized Camp Posse album that came out 2000.
Oh, Both Worlds 69 by Gangsta Boo came out July, so pretty much August of 2001. So a couple months after Mr. Don't Play came out. Then you got Choices. Then you got Murder She Spoke by
which was in the chat album, which she said in February was coming out soon, and it still took another 9 months for it to come out.
By the Underground, they started with the Underground mixtape. So like you said, they started dropping mixtapes. So Underground Volume 16. Chronicles of the Juice Man is July 2002.
That was a long break.
Laying the Smackdown. I mean, Project Pat is now in jail.
Yep.
He got sentenced to 4 years because I'm sure he, what was it? I don't know, about the
He
gun?
got out early. Yeah. So I think that was with the gun charge.
Yeah, we don't hear from Project Pat again until 05, right around the time
he
Most
gets out early.
comes out. So Laying the Smackdown was that August. Can't really promote anything because he's in jail. Who was it? Columbia Records? Yeah, Columbia Records didn't really do too much. That's the Headbusters album.
That's
that was
how it
02.
happened to him.
T-Rock, Doubt Me Now by Lil White is March 03. Unbreakables is in June of that year.
Yep, because Lil White is on Unbreakables.
Mm-hmm.
Gone on That Bay, Fraser Boys,
is
2003.
August 03. The Appeal. So now Project Pat is going to start dropping tapes from jail. That's November of 03. Finally Famous. That's what I remember from Lil White. Finally Famous.
Yeah.
That was end of 04. I remember niggas talking about it the beginning of 04. And it didn't come out until that October. Yep. Choices 2 comes out March of 05. Me Being Me is July. Then you get Most Known Unknown in September. And they're out of here at that point. I think the mixtapes stop. Yeah, it's just stop. They had an MTV show. Project Pat is literally on the MTV show talking about what you're staring at.
He's funny as hell.
Project Pat did not do What You're Staring At, wasn't it?
It was their boy.
It was the boy. Yeah,
their homeboy. Fuck.
I forgot what his name was on the show. What You Staring At? I Ain't a Mirror.
Pat is in it.
Yeah.
But he's just around, just laughing and shit. Pat is in it though.
Yeah.
But yeah, they pretty much take off after that. There's a lot of 3 6 Mafia albums I want to do. I love doing this album. I love going back. I listen to this so often. It's crazy, but
I can see why people herald it as not only one of their favorite albums of all time, but also as far as when it comes to the South and the generations that it influenced, I can see how well that it's left. You have the younger artists that love Project Pat. You have even the older artists, like you said with J. Cole, a little bit older than a Sexy Red, than a Glorilla, than a Pooh Shiesty, but also loves it too.
They hold him into high regard. You know what I mean? As much as I would love to get one more 3 6 album, I think I saw on Juicy J's TikTok, he was like, after the Riley song came out, he was like, I'm just making a whole mixtape full of Rileys with the fa sound, all that shit.
And even the Riley fa kills me because now Juicy J is putting the fa in every verse now.
Everything.
I'm like, it was just the one time that you do the Riley verse. But even down to Project Pat's peers.
You know how they do. They'll take one sound and they'll keep running
with it.
Yeah,
they'll keep running it out. I mean, now granted, we've talked about Pimp C a little bit. Pimp C is in jail around the time that Project Pat is also in jail. Mm-hmm. He ends up hearing I Choose You off Laying the Smackdown. By the time that Pimp gets out, it's 05.
05,
so
06.
Laying the Smackdown is a 3-year-old album. Bun B has talked about how much Pimp C loved playing I Choose You so fucking much while he was in jail that he ended up actually contacting Juicy J and DJ Paul to be like, hey, listen, I'd love to rap on this beat. I don't want anything changed to the beat. I don't want to sample it. I don't want to da. How can we break Project Pat off some bread so that we can have this beat? That ends up turning into International Players Anthem. Originally, it had 3-6 on it. Didn't really do too much. And they put Outkast on it. It goes fucking crazy.
And they were, again, 3-6 and UGK really close, obviously, from Sipping on Scissor.
I loved On Some Chrome. On Some Chrome was fucking nuts. The one silver lining out of that 08 album.
But Juicy J ends up getting like a whole bunch of Pimp C verses.
Yeah.
That he uses on his album, like smoking, I'm riding. Like the shit from his first album has a Pimp C verse on there. I'm smoking.
Oh, the joint that had bands to make a dance on it?
Yeah, I'm
smoking.
No, it's smoking around. I'm smoking. I'm rolling. I'm smoking. I'm rolling.
I mean, shit, he gave Wiz a Pimp C verse. I was like, damn, Wiz, where you get this verse? Well, on 28 grams?
And then, he did have one on 28 grams. And then he has I Got from the last 3 6 Mafia album. I got these. I
forgot about I Got. The last 3 6 Mafia album is so controversial because you had records like On Some Chrome. What was it? Dope Boy Fresh? Did Dope Boy Fresh make the album?
Dope Boy Fresh was on that one.
Did Dope Boy Fresh make the album?
Because that one got pushed back. Last to Walk got pushed back a lot of times.
They had the I'd Rather record with DJ Unk. I was like, this actually
and then
might
they
be
had
fire.
Lolly.
Lolly.
I was like, man, what is this?
To come back from that,
but they were like, they were tuned into like what was hot at that time. The songs that sounded like
the
that
Flow
was
Rider,
hot.
the Pitbull, the Kesha,
they
all
knew
that.
what was hot, and they were. I mean, they was working with Katy Perry on records. At that time.
Helped Juicy get with Katy Perry at the time.
And Justin Timberlake and stuff like that. They blew up from there.
I forgot to chop me up. Right in 06. Wow.
But it's never, they never forget their roots, and just seeing where they came from to where they are then. Or where they are now is incredible. But that is Mista Don't Play. Everything's working.
Absolute classic.
Absolute classic album cover as well.
Yeah.
Because why is Pat so close and the car so far away?
Well, you know what I just realized on the cover? Why is God shining a light on the trunk?
On the trunk. Because there's something in there.
Something dead.
Because there's something in there. Yeah. But thank you guys for listening. First one of 2026. You guys should be getting this right at
the very beginning to kick off February.
Yeah, but we got another one coming in February. No, you guys don't worry. It's a short month, but we got it'll be back to back because it's such a short month. But thank you guys for listening. Make sure you subscribe to the Patreon to get these episodes first.
Yes.
Something we want to test for patrons is we want to start doing like viewer requested throwblacks and stuff like that, and just having them on the Patreon and having them live there. If you want to hear the Joel Santana from me to you. It's probably going to be on Patreon lock.
Listen, we're going to love being able to do more things like those. We just got to figure out how we can be like literally live on Patreon and not have to do it through a third party like YouTube, a third party like Vimeo. If we can just go directly through Patreon, that would be great. I know Patreon and Apple right now are having a little bit of a tussle. We're going to keep you guys updated on all that because we want to make sure that is not being shoved to our patrons. To make sure that whatever tax thing that they're trying to figure out that goes to patrons, we'll make sure that all of that is covered for everybody that wants to support the show. So we'll have more details on that as they wrestle this shit out.
Yeah.
But new Don't Steal This podcast on the way. New throwblacks for the month of February, of course. We've just about done 2 throwblacks in 1 month. One was for the December one, of course. That came in January. But now we have a brand new throwback for everybody to enjoy. So we appreciate everybody that has been tuning in on YouTube, listening on Apple Podcasts, listening and watching actually on Spotify, too.
I love the YouTube people and the Spotify folks that can see it.
We're this close to 1,000 subs on YouTube. And
sub to our YouTube, man. Sub drive.
Yeah, man.
Sub to our YouTube. We can start making money off of this shit. So, tune in to us there as well. But once again, thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you guys soon. We'll be back on track with February.
Yeah.
So we'll be back on track with throwblacks on February, but you guys are getting a hit over the head with like 3 in 2 months. So, it is what it is. But thank you guys for listening. For MC, I'm J5, and I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Peace.